Now I think we're good. I just want to see what the maximum I can close up before the wither face problems.
Yep.
Man, placing this observer is so stupid. There we go. Are you going?
He went higher though.
Ah, shit.
Take one more block out.
Okay. Okay.
Yo.
Yep. Hello?
No, still come out higher.
Fuck. Maybe it's lower. No, let's just remove all of them. Or maybe I have to remove some down here. No, let's just close that up. Oh, shit.
I don't know what extra ones you added, so I don't know what to remove.
Basically, that one pillar in the middle. Do it manually.
I'll move these skulls. Huh? Oh, it didn't formate right.
Didn't it?
No.
Yeah, that's right. 'Cause I didn't place that. I was placing manually. Didn't place fast enough.
Try again. Nah, he's in a real bad spot.
No. Okay, it looks like that block.
What else did you change?
Alright, I put the block back. I think that block actually you had previously there.
We had this working a minute ago, but we're trying to make a smaller gap, so he's still higher.
How many? Where is he spawning in?
But these two here, these two pieces of obsidian? Genuinely spawns higher and then he drops down if he's got room for his tail to glitch through the first block. Still higher. Isn't that block supposed to be removed?
Yeah, that was not there. I placed it there. Alright, screw it. I'm just gonna
try it now.
Break all the blocks under him. That whole row.
That's better. That's
so
where
let's take the blocks
him.
down here. The blocks down there, which prevents him. I'm gonna turn mob griefing on, see what happens. See what breaks.
Fusion atom 250.
Turn the command block back on.
Mob briefing has been updated to true.
That's one every like 2 seconds.
ArtCraft
That's
has
really
been
good. And here comes
replaying the game.
Craft. Here comes Craft. I'm about to record everything here, you know it. Yep.
Fusion atom 250.
Yep, that mob briefing. You're gonna have to know protection against it.
Yo.
The craft has arrived.
Yep.
Looks a lot different now.
Oh, it's had a few changes. I did have water going around it, but yeah, BA was getting AIDS messing with it, so we have the obsidian
daylight there.
See
a little better.
We have the bedrock wall now.
Very cool, I like it.
It's getting there.
Fusion atom 256. Game reload life cycle has been updated to false.
Be able to load her up to 400 odd at a time, and
you should check out Bo. He's wearing a skull, and his hair from his skin is poking through the back.
Yeah, I can see that.
Like a little ponytail.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's when you stand on top of the dispenser, it gives you a skull automatically.
Huh. So yeah, finally posted a tutorial. We're officially done with duplication week.
Ugh, cool.
It was literally all week.
That's a good one to do.
Yeah. I think covered it all.
What the hell, bro?
I might move this minecart to a place that's actually working.
So would this be possible to do on the end gateway with the other Wither Killer? If you don't have bedrock?
Yes, I'm pretty Ooh.
With the same mechanics you have over here pushing the soul sand, as I'm talking about.
Yes, but he could escape. If there's any mob around or player, he'll right away fly out and start shooting you. Doesn't really matter.
If we can destroy the end gate without using a wither, we could easily do this design, but we'd have to work out the redstone because he's lifted higher and would take out some redstone.
There's not enough bedrock in the end gateway. Either way, we have bedrock, doesn't matter, and it's not even AFKable on console.
And I'm not talking about the end gateway for like the cities, I'm talking about like the big portal like for the concrete.
Yeah, I know the one you're talking about.
That one doesn't have enough either. You need above or all around him, that's just above. And either way, you can't AFK on console. It just doesn't matter.
No, I just meant for the placement of the soul sand. If you still gotta place the skulls, that's not a big deal. Place the skulls, run away, well, you know.
No, I mean, you could build this whole entire thing because we have the bedrock, but you have to still manually place the sand. You can't just go AFK holding it because you can't.
Man, I'm getting massive lag. What's going on?
Spawning
the amount of withers in there?
How many is in there?
What a second! This has been going since you got on. Actually, probably quicker than 1 second. You can see how quick they're pumping through.
No, I was just talking about, BO, about this machine just for the loading of the soul sand. Still placing them, you know, by hand or whatever, or with that machine manually.
The machine would do everything manually. The only thing you would have to do is still place the sand. Just sit there and place the sand.
Oh, to keep feeding the feed tank.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
That's what the command block's doing over here. It's feeding it in, so you'd have to hit the button every time you wanted to place a piece of sand.
We could make like a tree farm big block, and then a reverse tree farm block.
The only reason I'm going to this extremes here is we have hundreds we want to do.
Oh, dude, thousands.
And it makes sense to do it like. Because every time you put the soul sand down and place the skulls, you got to get out of blast range. This way you can just place it and let it go continuously until you get to a certain lag point that you don't like and you stop it.
I got close to him. My screen is just a big confetti of particle effects and crazy nonsense.
Yeah, it's like it's just like a monstrous storm. It's like some crazy world-ending storm.
Sounds like it sounds like 1,000 withers in a tornado.
That too.
Craft, just so you know, that tutorial that you posted of me building it, and like nobody can build that.
Whatever. I just wanted to get it out there. Put it on the books.
That's what I hate about 3D flyovers. It's super hard to copy. That's why I don't like doing them.
It's so basic though, like.
Yes, but you have to understand people are stupid. Really fucking stupid.
Did you watch the end though? I went back over the wiring again, pointed out some details on the clicks and ticks and distance between.
Cool.
Oh, okay, yeah, I pointed out the distance between the fence gate and the piston and counted out the different things in case people got confused. If they're still confused after that, then they can leave a comment below and ask a question, and I'll happy to answer. But other than that, we're moving on. Wither Killer, sheep farms, guardian farm, other things on the board.
Turn my sound down. It's getting annoying.
I think I've got to make my concrete machine smaller so the blocks aren't pushing up as high over here.
The wither.
Yeah.
I mean, since you can you can have fully automatic snowballs now. Right, with the snowman, you can just have it feeding constantly.
If you look behind you, there's the formation for the end gate.
Just put coronavirus in your title and it'll go viral.
But it demonetizing the video. No one can make money.
Craft, look behind
Really?
you. With the end portal, that's the formation there. But you don't need to use obsidian. You can use normal blocks, and that's it. But that's not a suffocation one, I guess. But
just so you know, when you're facing east, that's where the wither will spawn. So if say I put them right here like this,
I know.
and I'm facing east, yeah. So, that's stupid. That is so stupid.
I like the way solid blocks of concrete look. A big chunk.
Yeah. But what I found is I'm getting too much waste up the top here, so I'd rather just take probably the 2 bottom rows and be done with it.
Double O, like I was saying, since you have unlimited snowballs now with the snowman, you don't need this whole block. You can just feed it into him. One block, 1 snowball.
That's what I was thinking. 1 or 2 blocks high, and that's it. Just sort of stop any waste, and works alright though. Yeah, that was Creeper's design. He wanted to do something similar to this, but I think it's quicker actually hand placing them than trying to place them in a minecart.
What's it called? Well, yeah, here's the wither killer.
And it's still going.
I did the red side. I did the wiring. Oh, I turned it off now.
He's turned it off, but it's still.
There's over 2 stacks of stars in there.
Oh yeah.
Props to Double Up for figuring out the formation shit. And I did some more wiring.
What's up with the obsidian down here? Is that necessary?
No.
Oh, I had water running around. That's why the top ring's there too. But
I was just curious.
It's a more bedrock friendly method using the water.
Yeah, I'm really liking how active Double O's being lately. I think we should call him Ace on One and get that name or change it.
You would think it's a hard name to say. You could say 007, but or 00 or Ace on One. Like that's just more. It's more work.
I hate the 00 name.
Well, that's the name he was using though. That's why.
I cracked the shits because when I first signed up to PlayStation, every name I used was bloody you, so I just went fucking 00 Jai 7 or whatever the hell it was. And
Remember, you can change it to
and then we played for 3 hours, and that's when the PlayStation got hacked and went down for like 3 months or whatever the fuck it was. And like, yeah, the first experience online was only like an hour or 2 before having to
I
wait
just meant
several
far
months.
as like marketing and a YouTube name.
Yeah.
00, you can change your name right now for free. They give you one free thing since you never changed it.
I've always wanted to change it to Iron Express, I guess, since the iron farms.
Yeah, they're gone now. I still need to change my craft artist. It's not connected to the right Microsoft account.
They'll be back though. Iron farms, you can get like 320 iron an hour from one single village with the new 1.15 update apparently.
Yeah, that's gonna be nice. I might start messing with them again if they get villages half working, or at
what
least
about quads? Will we still be able to do quad?
It depends how big the radius. Right now the radius is huge on Bedrock. You can go.
Yeah, that's what I'm asking about 115. Does it get changed?
Well, they just said they improved the iron farm mechanics.
Okay.
Well, people haven't been on there messing around. It's still not the final version either way.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
Also, block lag's gone.
Oh, thank God, because that's been out for like since 12 points.
What's that? I didn't catch
block
that.
lag.
Oh, yeah. I saw the video on that.
About time they
no
fix
more
that
of the blocks popping back on you.
Thank God for that. That is annoying, especially on PlayStation. It's not so bad.
That means
on
it's
PE.
not the server. But that means it's a bug, and it's not like it was because of the server.
Yeah, I found out it was a bug though. It's been a bug since 12 point something in Bedrock.
No, but everybody kept blaming the server, like, oh, it's
but it's still more prone on the server.
Yeah, I understand, but it's not because of the server.
Yeah.
Well, people should be lucky
it's still not
it's
gonna
not on a
solve
realm
anything.
because it's probably been more issues on realms.
Yeah, it's still playing on not playing on your own world. It still has a bunch of issues. See, it's completely opposite from Java. On Java, everything runs server side. So you don't experience much lag when doing things. Basically, you don't experience lag when there's nothing causing lag around. It's opposite on Bedrock. You have client lag for everything. And that's why it feels so laggy when you're jumping or placing blocks or throwing items on the ground. It takes forever to register.
And dispensers and all that. You try bloody adding or removing items when they're bloody running. If you put it in the second it tries moving that item, it rejects it.
Yeah, hoppers are messed up on some Bedrock.
No,
What are these, like, first prototype designs?
What we should be doing is making a list of what's not messed up on Bedrock. Be a lot shorter.
Pistons, observers, hoppers are all messed up. Repeaters are also messed up. Redstone dust. Basically everything's messed up. There's really no way around it.
Is there one thing in the game that does work intended?
I don't know. The way you know redstone and repeaters are messed up is when you have a... The simplest way is just this. Come to me.
Does all this go?
This is how you know they're messed up. This is how you know. They should not be pairing at the exact same time. There's a repeater delay.
What's up with that video that Ilmango or somebody put out talking about how block drops are possible? Kinda.
What, on Bedrock?
With the piston? Yeah, on Bedrock with the piston.
Yeah, it is possible. It's not easy, but I was looking at some block dropping yesterday, actually, designs. But they're not practical or small, a lot of them.
See, BO will come on here and help you fill holes. Creeper will come on here and make them.
Yeah, he's good at that. I don't know what he did yesterday. He must have spawned like 100 or a couple or 1,000 withers in there, but the whole game just come to a freeze for ages till they died, till they got killed off.
And then thousands of snowballs.
Yeah, that was the one that blue screened.
You've been creepered.
I'm back. Sorry, all I heard was what's up with that video before I left.
Which one?
Whoa, I don't remember.
You said what's up with that video.
Yeah. Oh, about block dropping with a mango or somebody. How is it possible on Bedrock? That was all.
Oh yeah, so yeah, basically everything's messed up. There's really no way.
Yeah, I was saying to Craft, block dropping is possible. It's just real bulky and complicated and stupid.
If they release block dropping, if they fix pistons being reliable, so you can make a simple fly machine and block dropping, we can make that dark oak farm. Actually, make it even better, but not with the honey blocks.
Actually, that's why most flying machines are fucked, because of the block dropping not happening.
Yeah, but also the piston. There's no point in fixing one thing if they don't fix the other.
Yeah.
They have to fix really both, because if you have a flying machine that can go back and forth, you still need to push the block over.
Yeah.
But if you have the block dropping, you still need to fix the pistons because they just go back and forth repeatedly because you're stupid. Oh my god.
Tell you what, lots more people watch my streams than what I realise.
Yeah, you have some interesting stuff.
Yeah.
Like, considering I don't really stream that often, or really at all, it's like every time I
Well, you
stream,
still got a
someone
couple dozen
jumps on.
people from... You still got a couple dozen people from before subscribe to you. When you start going, you know, they get a
I
notification.
noticed that all my subscribers haven't left. Like the main ones I've had are still there.
They're thinking maybe another iron farm will come back.
It will.
It
Here's what I want YouTube to do. I want them to remove every subscriber that doesn't watch a video within 2 months. That way we can actually see some true counts of subscribers. So like PewDiePie would be that down to like 15 million subscribers. Everybody would just go back down. And that would just show a better representation.
No point
It annoys
filming
me
in
that
that
people
section, Craft. Probably get blown to pieces anyway.
just put a opinion around it. I'm eating, so I'm not gonna be on the mic.
It's alright, it's neat enough here now anyway. We filled a big hole, so...
Okay.
We only have the 1 million holes around us now, but...
It looks a lot cleaner. Alright, but well, I'm gonna pop off here. Just wanted to stop in, say what's up, see what you guys are doing.
Yep.
Alright.
Thanks
bye.
to BA for helping with all the
That's empty
wiring.
left again.
Yeah, it looks real good. Looks real good.
Sorry for coming in here and taking over.
No, I don't mind.
Oh,
I've been working on
Hey,
this for a couple days, so...
I'll give you more props, right? Because I couldn't get the stupid formation down. I just did redstone.
Yeah. Well, I got the formation and fucked with all that. You destroyed all my redstone, but it was all useless.
And I'm out.
You want to turn it back on?
Yep.
Alright. Once you flick the lever, it doesn't start automatically. You have to put a block on the piston. Turn it off. Well, sometimes
okay.
if you don't turn it off at the right spot, it's gonna delete the piston, so just replace it.
Oh, okay. So what's the time? 22. We'll do a rough add up, see what's going in there. awesome. Happy with it. Can't wait to get this on the server.
Yep. Make sure you pay attention close to the location.
Oh yeah, I will.
That means you get some sleep before you build it.
Yeah. So what's the main part that's location and what? The redstone?
Where you spawn the wither in from. It has to be spawned in facing west.
Oh yeah, I
or
know
else
that.
it's-
I
that's
know.
basically it.
I know the wither spawning. I wouldn't have achieved that if I didn't. I think I used Silent Whisper's method for his wither cage, wither rose farm thing. And then I just modified it so he would drop down that extra level.
From what I see, you don't need that block. What's it? Using a too wide gap? No.
No, you got to put an extra layer of blocks on the back, or it won't spawn him in properly in most cases. So I'd rather just leave him.
All right.
Oh, there's nearly 2 stacks in there. There's like 1 stack and 41. Man, that builds up quick. Well, I guess it's not over laggy, because it must reach a point where you can't get any more in there, and it's just...
Yeah, because it kills them before they get in there.
After 5 minutes it should be at its sort of max amount you have in there, I guess.
An easy way to tell is to put a dropper, right, clear them all out, and put a dropper just dispensing items into a chest off the power right here.
Yeah, a counting system.
And once you see that the first wither dies, then that's when you know one will die, one will spawn, and that's where the limit.
Now where do I build this? Overworld and never?
Probably building next to a soul sand valley, or a big area with soul sand.
Yeah, I've got shocker boxes full of the shit though.
Or the end, most of it.
Hey?
Yeah, the end, because if something goes wrong and they get out, they won't destroy stuff.
Yeah, that's what I think is probably the best, even if I do it over the void somewhere. And that's where I was thinking in the first place, was the end. I just wanted a little... By the way, with that formation, with a couple block changes around here, can change exactly where he spawns, whether he's in the cage, out of the cage,
Nice.
fuck it.
Yeah, be careful.
So it's a very specific build. We're up to 3 stacks. Might run it for about an hour and just make sure that it doesn't break.
Keep the skulls in. Make sure there's lots of skulls. Maybe put another dropper under the current dispenser so there's double, and then put some hoppers going into that. But you turn it off first.
Wow, they're already like half empty.
Yeah, we placed it too.
We only had to put 4 stacks in that first one. Because I want to make sure that if you get that random one that spawns in with a with withers popping out, I want to make sure they don't all burst out of the cage, because I've seen that happen once.
That's fine. Just put cactus as a floor. They'll just die or drown them or something.
No, but I mean the withers all escaped with them.
Oh, yeah, no problem.
So I wanna test this for a good hour or two and just make sure. And I'd advise never using this unsupervised. If you destroy half the server, I don't think Craft would be happy.
Yeah, that actually would, because we have so many withers, they wouldn't even die.
Oh,
but even just peacefully, they would all go away. Yeah, it's not like you have to kill them, which is nice.
Yeah, but could you imagine how much of the end would be left if they all escaped and you were gone for an hour and it kept spawning a bit?
Yeah, a lot.
There'd be Endermen and shit everywhere, they'd be just going nuts. Especially if you didn't spawn proof. Actually, that's another thing I should try. Give me some eggs.
Well, since the player's gonna be attacked or whatever, you can put a box around, maybe put some observers around blocks, and as soon as a block is broken, it turns it off. That way, if he gets out and somehow gets out, we should fix it.
Bye bye, sheep. Hey, that's a good killing method, man. Doesn't even blow up the items. Killed the sheep, though.
That's true.
You can actually see the blast range, it's funny. They even give you wither roses like that, so if you put a chicken farm under this, you'd have a wither rose farm too. Or if you drop chickens down or something.
That's true.
Awesome! I want some wither roses, just a couple even.
resolution at 256 left. The game.
Bye.
Oh, you left the world?
Nah, I thought you left.
Oh, I get disconnected.
Oh, I just heard. I was in the settings and I just heard, oh, Fusion Adams left the world. Wow, real lag when you get close. Jeez. What am I going to anvil for? Let go. What? I'm gonna let go. Time 38, I'll give it 2 minutes. I want to give it a good test. See how many withers an hour. Under 16 seconds. I mean... Oh well. Another 25 seconds. Go. Alright, let's see. Must be about 35 a minute. Hang on, we'll check at the 2-minute mark. This is the BAM. silver stars. I'm getting a bit over the 7-minute mark now. Stacks every 10 minutes. Huh. Nice. So 5 stacks of stars every 5 minutes. Oh no, we have a breakage. Oh, we are out of skulls. Uh-oh. Oh, whoops, I got... Oh, no! I broke something. Or did I? Looks like it. Let's find out. start dying. First one's about to go now. Yep, there he goes. Now I'll start counting. That piston's where you'd usually place the blocks. Oh, pushes across into these pistons, gets pushed across. Gets here, pushes down. Centre one pushes 2 blocks up. The side one pushes 1. Get the right combination. Gets these skulls. And Wither spawns in cage. We'll see him spawn up here and then drop down. Gets him lower, a bit more away from the redstone. Very simple circuitry. Fusion atoms helped with the redstone, I helped getting the formation and that. We'll be building this on ArtCraft survival this week sometime probably. I've got several double chests of these guys to kill, so... About 16 minutes now. Of course, on survival server we won't be using command blocks. This will need to be manually placed, so it might slow down slightly, but you could actually use this as a Wither Rose farm too, if you get some, if you had some chicken eggs or something firing in the bottom. Okay. Oh yeah, there, see? Wither Roses. Whoops, I bumped the minecart. Damn it! Best case scenario here. make a good kill chamber for mobs too, I guess. I guess there could be many different things we could sort of use this for. If located in the world, probably. Improve iron farms, maybe this would make a really good golem killer. Wow, we're at the 20-minute mark. Okay. Oh, I gotta... Why isn't that firing? Why? Huh? Okay, you're gone weird.